to be a part of this. It was a no-brainer, and so I'm really, really privileged to be here. When Kathy was a part of Fellowship Housing, 2017, 2018, she really started pretty early on saying, every time she comes up, I'm gonna start one of these someday. I'm gonna start one of these. We're like, yeah. Okay. But right now, let's just focus on, you doing the work of being a part of Fellowship Housing, and she kept saying, I'm gonna do it. And we've had other moms that have said that before. This is so great. We need to start these other places. But Kathy was different. And I don't know what your relationship is with Kathy, but I'm guessing you all know her a little bit better than, maybe even than I do. And she's just special. What she has accomplished as a single mama is incredible. And I like to say often that single moms are the hardest people on the planet. And it's my privilege to serve them. The reason that I'm here is to, hello. You want to talk? The reason that I'm here is to lend credibility to Kamika Blessings. I want to talk to you about Fellowship Housing. I want to share a video that just is to tell the stories of our single moms. I want to share that video with you. I want to tell you a little bit about the mechanics of how we do what we do at Fellowship Housing. I promise you I won't be talking, I'm not going to talk to you for an hour. The video is about 6 minutes long, I think. And then I'd love to share you the mechanics, because I think that as you start to talk about this with other people, which is what Kathy needs, she needs your networks, she needs your resource, she needs you to help her spread the word, because that's when God starts to work, when people start talking. You'll have a little bit better understanding of what it is that she's trying to create, and what I'm convinced she actually will create. So let me show you the video first. All right. How do I get back to that again, Kathy? Oh, right. Over 50 technology. Okay, here's the video.
Yeah.
When I was 2 years old, my parents got divorced. I always felt like there was a distance and brokenness in my family. Growing up in a split family led me to be confused about what a real marriage should look like. When I first met my ex, our relationship was exciting and loving. When I unexpectedly got pregnant, he insisted that I get an abortion. I had to make a choice between having the baby or staying with him. I chose to have my son.
I got married very young, when I was 18. My husband was very attentive and said the right things at the right times. 3 years later, we had our first daughter. On top of that, I found out my husband had a girlfriend he was having a son with. It was devastating.
I knew my relationship with my boyfriend would not last, but I refused to listen to the warning signs. After I got pregnant, I knew if I stayed with my boyfriend that my son would likely grow up in an abusive home similar to my own. So I moved out of our apartment when I was 4 weeks pregnant. I was a single mom with 2 boys, and I had to start supporting myself without any help from my family. I remember praying on my way to work about what I was going to do because we were going to be on the street if I didn't figure something out. All of a sudden, a commercial for Fellowship Housing came on the radio. It spoke of bringing moms into hope. Hearing that message was when I felt hope for the first time.
I felt hope when I realized there were many other moms in the same situation. Fellowship Housing gave me the tools to know the difference between needs and wants. It was amazing how much I was able to save just by planning and setting goals.
Fellowship Housing was an answer to my prayers, like a life preserver. regained the confidence I had lost, pushing me to be the best version of myself. I graduated debt-free. I also paid off my car within 2 years and qualified for a Habitat for Humanity home. They saved us from being homeless and gave us a fresh start.
I left the program with no debt and was able to buy my own home. I honestly never thought that could happen to me.
I saved over $10,000. Because of fellowship housing, my family has a new legacy. I now have hope that I can be a great mother and control our future. My family's future is brighter because of fellowship housing.
Because of fellowship housing, my family has a new legacy. Thank you for giving us a chance and believing in us.
Because of fellowship housing,